Hi, it's Kammi today, and today I'm doing a video on my top 5 favorite teledrama episodes. I was originally going to do this video if my worst episodes video reached 50 likes, but didn't since it only had 1 like, and I'm not a big YouTuber yet, so that goal wouldn't be very realistic, I decided. So please check out my worst episodes video if you haven't already. But today, instead of the worst, we're focusing on the best teledrama episodes. Since I was playing negative videos on my channel, I thought I needed more positive videos. Since there are many great teledrama episodes, please keep in mind that this video is full of my personal opinions. If you disagree with me, that is a-okay. If you dislike one or more of the episodes listed here, that's 100% okay. More power to you, but they're my favorite episodes. If I find offensive comments, I'll block you from commenting. So, without further ado, here are the top 5 best teledrama episodes. But before we begin, please remember to subscribe to my channel and hit that like button. Number 5 is Hawaiian Punch from Teledrama World Tour. This is the best finale we have gotten, hands down. It was flat out awesome. I like the new Hawaiian confessional, Heather and Alejandro being the finalists, since they had the rivalry and love dynamic. The finale has tension, unpredictability, the competition, the song, the fire dance, the interesting challenge, great character development for Heather, everything that should be in a finale. This finale was just absolutely perfect. Heather, my favorite teledrama character, finally won after 3 seasons, which is very rewarding. It rewards the development she experienced. She went from the villain in Island to the hero in this season, in this finale, by defeating Alejandro. And people were even cheering for her after she won because Alejandro went down. The only thing I hate about this finale is that stupid Ezekiel took the money from Heather, which hurts since I'm a huge Heather fan. Like, how could he? She won that fair and square, and if Ezekiel didn't take the money from the finalists, this would probably be my favorite teledrama episode of all time. And Ezekiel taking the money is why this is below my other 4. And I also didn't like that Heather almost got smashed by Meteor too. And it completely undermined the development she experienced this season. And she defeated the villain after being the villain for a season, which made her the hero. Also, check out my top 5 reasons Heather is my favorite character video. Number 4 is Get a Clue from Teledrama Action. This season is a mixed feeling season for many people. But this episode is amazing, and I liked almost everything about this episode. This episode is just absolutely amazing in every single way. I really like the murder mystery challenge, the train, the development of Courtney and Lindsay's rivalry, Harold's music, the suspense. What really puts this episode on the spot, though, is Lindsay's detective skills. She outsmarted Courtney. With her dumb blonde stereotype, won the challenge on her own. When everyone doubted her, even her own best friend Beth, won the challenge and pulled a strategic move. Lindsay's development in action, in general, was just flat phenomenal. She being the dumb blonde pixie stereotype, demonstrating she had a brain, especially this episode, is incredibly satisfying. Most people can agree that Lindsay should have been in the finale of Action 1000%, and it was a waste of time putting Beth in the finale. Too bad they threw this development out the window the next episode. The only bad thing about this episode is when Courtney says, "I want my prize! I want my prize! I want my prize!" Number 3 is Basics Training from Teledrama Island. There is so much awesomeness with this episode, and Island is 100% the best season, period. First off, I loved seeing Chef take charge and host the challenge. It was very neat to see in his whole seriousness how he made the contestants pose, how they write an entire essay about how much they love Chef, even though they didn't really. And I also loved seeing Courtney hate the idea of eating food off the trash. I liked the challenge, like holding Chris and Chef in the boats all day, the monkey bars, the obstacle course, the hanging upside down from the tree. And I really liked some Michael Jackson references. What really got this one up here is the development between Duncan and Courtney's relationship. They went to flat hating each other. Courtney develops a more badder, evil side to her and becomes more of a troublemaker, like Duncan. Like, she continuously denies her feelings for him and then sneaks out to the shed to check up on him. Yet she always pretended she hated him, and then they ended up kissing, which made the development very much satisfying, and it also added some fire to the rivalry between Duncan and Harold, which also made it interesting. But what didn't make sense was that Harold rigged the votes against Courtney when she had nothing to do with the bullying situation with him and Harold whatsoever. Number 2 is I Triple Dog Dare You from Teledrama Island. So number 3 and number 2 come from the best season of teledrama. The challenge was absolutely amazing and one of the most interesting challenges in the series. They really made this one interesting. I like the Wheel of Misfortune, the dares, the freebie concept, Chris and Chef making all the bets, the pancakes, and how they covered up all the disgusting things with the charm. The rivalry between Heather and Gwen really developed this episode. Heather got shaved bald and eliminated, which made many people happy, and her getting shaved bald was very well deserved and iconic moment after all the horrible things she did. Which she deserved after that season. She was the antagonist and the best villain defeat we got, and Heather was the best villain of all of teledrama. Gwen and Owen, two awesome characters this season, very deserving, also end up as the finalists. There was so much tension, all the music when he rolled the dice, the wheel, obviously. I really liked the development and the drama that happened between them that made this episode so fun to watch. This episode always puts a smile on my face. So now there's 4 really awesome episodes of teledrama that I just listed. Before I unveil my number 1 favorite teledrama episode of all time, here are some honorable mentions. Dodgeball from Teledrama Island. This episode had so many funny moments. I liked the whole dodgeball, Cody electrifying the ball, taking the ball for Gwen, Owen throwing the balls at everyone, Harold winning it for his team, Harold's moments, the Bass getting their first win, the unpredictability, and Noah getting a very deserving elimination. Additionally, Duncan was also great this episode, his whole falling asleep and Dial M for Merger from Teledrama Action. The challenge was great. I love the 16 reference. There was great development between the characters, and Justin was comedy gold. Trial by Triumph Triathlon from Teledrama Island. The interactions between the contestants and them learning to work together was nice. And I really liked the development between Owen and Heather, LaShawn, Duncan, and especially Gwen and Jeff. Scarlet Fever from Teledrama Pocatello Island. This is the only episode from All Stars or Pocatello that I even liked. I love the title. It's a play off the disease Scarlet Fever. And I love the challenge. It wasn't boring like all the other Pocatello Island challenges were. I love the development between Sean and Jasmine's relationship, Sky and Sugar's rivalry, and the foreshadowing of Scarlett's true evil. And I actually like that Scarlett actually dominated Max. But what I really hated about this episode was that Scarlett tried to sacrifice everyone for the $1 million and tried to blow up the island. And that's why this in my honorable mentions and not my top 5. And she got her very deserved elimination, which is Nupside. And man, was I happy to see Max go. And he is so annoying, and how much of a pain he'd been to watch the past 10 episodes. Last Tango in Buenos Aires from the Redonkulous Rice. I really like that's in Chile. Dawn's joke about the air, and especially the development between the best friends, and seeing the dance and the ostriches and the ice dancer sacrifice was also really fun. And it's pretty funny how Devin would always make Carrie fall in the dance. Brain versus Brawn, the ultimate showdown from Revenge of the Island. This is an honorable mentions because I don't think Cameron should have been in the finale because he floated, but the finale overall was great. It was unpredictable. Lightning brung Cameron into the finale because he thought he'd beat him because of how weak he is. I like the Brain versus Brawn factor. Cameron ending up beating Lightning badly. And how happy everyone was that Cameron won. Plus, I love the tension in this finale, and Zoe didn't make it. So that's a plus. Number 1 is Planes, Trains, and Hot Air Mobiles from Teledrama World Tour. Everything about this episode, everything hits it 100% spot on. The title, the challenge is like the most interesting challenge in like the entire series. I like the whole train thing, the development between Cody and Sierra, the development between Alejandro and Heather, Cody's fireworks and balloon, how they were stranded in Drumheller, but they made it all the way to Hawaii, the sword fight, how they're finally getting to the finale, the tie, which leaves us wondering if Cody or Alejandro is getting to the finale. Island's the best season, definitely, but this is also pretty good too. And I give this season props for having the best episode in the entire series. It has a climax, tension, which I love in an episode. So, there you have it, my top 5 best teledrama episodes. Thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe.